Another privilege of having your quiet time is the blessing of knowing the Lord in a very personal way. That is how intimacy is formed. According to the prophet Jeremiah, let not the wise boast of their wisdom, or the strong boast of their strength, or the rich boast of their riches, but let the one who boasts boast about this, that they have the understanding to know me, that I am the Lord who exercises kindness, justice, and righteousness on the earth. For in these I delight, declares the Lord. It's almost impossible to love someone you do not know. Before we were formed in our mother's womb, the Lord already knew us and had chosen us right from the foundation of the earth. Perhaps this is the reason why He has loved us unconditionally and in an overwhelming way, such that while we were yet in darkness and in sin, He sent His Son to die in our place. It is very good to go to church, but it's equally better to spend time having your personal quiet time. It's like a student who goes for lecture. That is what church does, but your quiet time is like your personal study where you digest what has been taught in class. And some of the confusions that took place in class, you will be able to unravel them in the place of your quiet time. There is provision for everyone to know the Lord personally, because there is a covenant He said He will establish with His people after the times, such that He will put His law in their minds and write them on their heart, and He will be their God and they will be His people. And no longer will they teach their neighbor or say to one another, know the Lord, because they will all know the Lord, from the least of them to the greatest, and He will forgive their wickedness and remember their sin no more. This is a covenant of a faithful God. How many of us truly know the Lord? Not just knowing information about what He's capable of, but having a personal encounter with Him. And your quiet time is the provision where your hour of visitation is established. Because once you are faithful in the place of your quiet time, what happens is that the Lord will meet you at that point. And guess what? The Lord will not only reveal Himself to you, but He will reveal to you the secrets and the mysteries of your life here on earth. There is no way the pleasure of the Lord and our King will prosper in our hands if we do not know Him or have a personal encounter of Him. And guess what? It is in knowing Him that He will issue instructions, that when you obey such instructions, He will begin to manifest Himself through your life. Because our primary purpose on earth is that the will of God be done through our life and His kingdom come as it is in heaven. It is important to know that if you have no relationship with the King, your relevance in the kingdom will not be complete. Without a king, there is no kingdom. How do we truly understand righteousness if we have not encountered the King? Encountering the King is what makes you understand His will, and then you are able to establish it. And it gives you the permission to tap into the kingdom resources that is needed to establish His kingdom here on earth. No wonder Paul said that I may know Him and the power of His resurrection and the fellowship of His suffering. Without a king, there is really no kingdom. The knowledge of the Lord is what you begin to reveal to other people, that by knowing Him and making Him known, your life will find fulfillment. So settle this matter today and begin to engage in your quiet time faithfully.